Is there anything more shocking than the fact that Jungkook, global icon, main vocalist of BTS, role model for millions around the world, was reportedly seen quietly visiting a mental health clinic? Why did Jimin, known for his calm and reserved nature, have to beg with a trembling voice for fans to leave him alone? In a development that is both shocking and grabbing international public attention, rumors that have been circulating for the past few days regarding the psychological condition of one of BTS's members, Jungkook, have finally drawn serious attention. Based on reports from several credible sources who wish to remain anonymous for professional reasons, it was stated that Jungkook was seen visiting a private mental health clinic in the Seoul area discreetly and under tight security. This report coincides with an equally startling public incident. Park Jimin, his bandmate, was caught on camera emotionally pleading with a group of fans outside the facility to leave the area and give him space. This issue has immediately rocked the BTS fandom, ARMY, and the South Korean public at large. As a public figure known for always appearing cheerful and energetic in front of the camera, this news raises a much bigger question. What is really happening behind the scenes of the lives of BTS members, especially Jungkook and Jimin? Is the pressure of global fame, the never-ending expectations from the public, and the silence surrounding their current military service starting to take its toll? This incident once again highlights the urgency of discussing mental health in South Korea's entertainment industry, which is known to be competitive, high-pressure, and very open to public scrutiny. The fact that an artist as big as Jungkook chose to seek direct help from a mental health facility is a serious signal that should not be taken lightly and might reflect a deeper and more complex condition. The chronology of this event began with reports from South Korean media stating an increase in security at an exclusive mental health clinic in Seoul. Initial information spread through online communities mentioned the presence of a black vehicle with escort entering the clinic area. Although at first it wasn't confirmed who was inside the vehicle, several eyewitnesses at the scene claimed to have seen someone resembling Jungkook exiting the car wearing a mask, hat, and all-black clothing. What strengthened this speculation even further was Jimin's presence shortly after, who appeared emotionally speaking to a group of fans that had gathered around the area at IT. It's worth noting that this is not the first time mental health issues have surfaced among South Korean celebrities. Many other big names such as Sully, Chinese Jonghyun, and Gu Hara have previously been in the global spotlight due to the psychological pressure they experienced in the intensely demanding entertainment system. The fact that Jungkook's name is now being mentioned in the same narrative adds additional pressure and shows that this issue is not something to be ignored. Jimin's involvement in this incident adds an extraordinarily powerful emotional dimension. As a member known to have a very close emotional bond with Jungkook since their trainee days, his presence at the scene shows deep personal support. However, what's most surprising is that Jimin, who is known to be extremely private and rarely shows emotion in public, had to step in directly and beg fans. This is a sign that the situation on the ground may be far more critical than the public realizes. The public has also begun linking this event with several previous occurrences. A few months ago, there was a noticeable change in Jungkook's social media interactions. He began deleting personal content from his Instagram and appeared more withdrawn in various appearances. While at the time it was assumed to be a form of social media detox, many fans now believe it may have already been an early sign of something more serious. Psychologists interviewed by local media stated that seeking professional help is a very positive step and shows awareness and courage in facing the psychological pressures one is experiencing. However, the pressure from public expectations and paparazzi, as well as the lack of sufficient privacy, can become significant obstacles in the recovery process, especially when fans themselves unintentionally become part of that pressure by continuously seeking and chasing personal information about the artist. Several ARMY communities have responded by launching awareness campaigns to stop the spread of unconfirmed speculation and urging fellow fans to provide space and privacy for BTS members. These campaigns are growing across various platforms such as Instagram, TikTok, and X, sharing messages of support and love for Jungkook and Jimin. However, not all parties are responding with empathy. Some internet users question the authenticity of the reports and label them as PR drama to maintain BTS's presence during military service. These claims were quickly condemned by fans and mental health advocates who argue that such comments only reinforce the negative stigma against those seeking psychological help. If this information is true, then this incident will be a pivotal moment in the discourse on mental health in the K-pop world. Jungkook, who has long been positioned as a symbol of strength and resilience for the younger generation, turns out to be vulnerable too. And the fact that he chose to ask for help, rather than hide his struggles, is an act that is not only human but also inspiring for millions who may be experiencing the same. It's not just about how Jungkook deals with this problem, but also how the public, media, and fans can respond wisely. We are not talking about a scandal or celebrity gossip. We are talking about a human being who, despite being a megastar, still has limits, fears, and real emotional wounds. What happened within the walls of that mental health clinic remains unknown. But one thing is clear. Something serious enough happened that led a global idol like Jungkook to seek help and caused Jimin to personally step in and plead with the public. The silence that has long shrouded the personal lives of BTS members now seems to be cracking, revealing another side of fame that is rarely seen behind the spotlight. Now the question is, what are the next steps? Will HYB provide an official statement explaining the real situation? Will this become the beginning of greater openness about the mental health of their artists, or will it once again be silenced in the name of image protection? And more importantly, is the public ready to truly listen, understand, and respect Jungkook's decision as a human being, not just as an idol? In the near future, the international public will be anxiously waiting to see how the agency, fellow BTS members, and relevant parties will provide clarification and real action. Not to satisfy public curiosity, but to ensure that Jungkook and anyone going through similar struggles receive the protection, attention, and support they truly deserve. In an entertainment world wrapped in glitter and perfect images, the reality that now emerges carries a far more important message. Even stars can dim under the darkness of psychological pressure. And in those moments, more than cheers and cameras, what they need is understanding, respect, and a space to heal. However, after various circulating speculations and widespread public panic on social media, the latest facts show that the information about Jungkook visiting a mental health clinic and Jimin pleading with fans to leave is not true and cannot be confirmed by any official sources. After further investigation by national media in South Korea, as well as indirect statements from insiders in the entertainment industry, it was found that there is no authentic evidence supporting the claim. The video previously associated with Jimin turned out to be an old recording taken out of its original context, and the location claimed to be a mental health clinic was not related to any activities of a BTS member. BTS's official agency, Big Hit Music, has not released any statements regarding this rumor, a strong indication that the issue is unfounded. Some fans have also investigated further and discovered that the photos and information circulating on social media came from anonymous accounts known for spreading hoaxes and rumors. Claims that Jungkook is experiencing psychological issues or is receiving special treatment at a private mental health facility are part of a speculative narrative that cannot be justified journalistically. In conclusion, the issues stating that Jungkook sought help at a mental health clinic and that Jimin went so far as to plead with fans to leave the location is false information that developed without a valid evidentiary basis. This serves as an important reminder of the dangers of spreading unverified information and the collective responsibility of the public and media to avoid amplifying false narratives that can psychologically or reputationally harm individuals.